Good morning again, ladies and gentlemen. While watching the news, or shall we say the jokesters this morning, uh, they kept showing about Washington, D.C., how the Federal Bureau of Prisons was there. Well, the Federal Bureau of Prisons, FBI, SIA agents were there because to identify numerous people who were in the protesting crowd, since the majority of D.C. inmates were released, a lot of them, and can be identified by these FBI, SIA people working for the Bureau, working in the Bureau of Prisons, I should say. Uh, these people here operate as rogue FBI agents, which that program was started by Barack Obama. Talk about civil rights violations. He created killing fields. He created penitentiaries for people that they couldn't compromise or couldn't get dirt on to blackmail them. He sent them to prison, a penitentiary where they had a lot of FBI, SIA rats who were authorized to kill people who they could not blackmail. So now they're back into society. And this is why I was saying about credentials are made in prison. People listen to these people. You've seen all these Antifa scumbags, and Barack Obama's daughter is a big scumbag because she attended rallies. So now you have to have a real good look at the Barack Obama administration and what they were doing and what is going on in the court system itself. They think they're doing a big justice scheme by protesting. Well, they better find out that the law has what they call having a fair trial. If you can't get a fair trial, a mistrial is declared, and the charges eventually will be thrown out. So keep up protesting, keep up looting, keep up killing cops, and you'll find out that all your bullshit that you've created on the Antifa and stuff and Suborn, now you're paying for it because those charges will be dismissed if the judge finds, and he could have adequate findings, that there can be not one person that can't say they had knowledge about the case because it's all over the news and they were locked in their house. I'm sure the cops will thank you for causing such mayhem because they get to get the charges thrown out because they can't be tried with a fair trial. So, I mean, this is not me, this is the law, and it's fact. These people are out there, and you suborned Barack Obama's people, so now this is what you have. But you just want to blame Donald Trump, our dear president. That ain't going to happen. Because we have proof beyond a reasonable doubt that Barack Obama is behind a lot of this stuff. And a lot of these, quote unquote, they nicknamed those women in Congress and Senate the squad. Yeah, you're going to get the squad, all right? You're going to get the firing squad. It's called death by hanging by the United Nations. And it's going to be really good to see a hanging of a scumbag, anti-American cocksucker like these people. It's going to be really good to see when stuff goes to trial, and if they find out that they gave their kids what they call intangible assets, they get brought into the scope of things too. So they get what their fathers and mothers are getting, the death penalty. Look at the law, read it. And they're not entitled to a 552A 7D exemption because it's germane to the case. All this information on this FBI SIA program that was started by Barack Obama in the Bureau of Prisons has to be revealed. And all these rats that they had committing murders for them have to be revealed. FBI SIA Brown in MDC Brooklyn, FBI SIA Hanley and USP Beaumont, and put in the USA Today at one time as called Bloody Beaumont. Look at the situation. USP Hazleton, USP Waymont, USP Lewisburg, all of this under Barack Obama regime was the killing fields for the FBI SIA program. So let's look at it, let's put it to sleep, and let's see how it's going to come out in a federal court against the FBI SIA, the FBI, and Barack Obama. Remember one thing, a rat will rat on anybody. He rats on his own mother. So let's face the facts. We're coming for you. We're defending the U.S. Constitution, and I am strongly for it. Thank you very much, and see you in trial in September.